and good morning. Jim Johnson here. We have Rachel.
Hi, everybody.
We're here today to start the day off just right. We've got some people coming over today. We're going to have a party. We're going to cook for them. But first off, we're going to tease them with a little bit of a charcuterie tray. Kind of a fancy word for
adult Lunchables.
That's it. So we're going to do that. We're going to have some fun. We're going to put this together and we're going to get started right now. So what we're going to do is I see you have things set out here. You have, looks like pepper jack cheese, looks
Correct.
like cheddar cheese, smoked Gouda, jalapenos, summer sausage. We have some cashews. We have some apples. I see different olives. This has intrigued me. What do we have here?
Well, this is just some pepperoni, fresh out of the package. And what we do is we put it tightly on this plate, which earlier we did have it on a paper towel to soak up some of the grease. And we just put that on here tightly, pop it in the microwave for about 1 minute, and it comes out this crisp, nice little snack.
So it's kind of like a meat cracker.
Exactly.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. So I'm going to ask you, if you would, we're going to do this as we've done these in the past. They're just kind of random. So
Yeah.
you just throw things wherever, whatever, and scatter them, and we're going to be in good shape. So we're going to start decorating this. I'm going to have you cut some cheese.
Okay.
So if you would, grab a block of cheese. I'm going to start with an apple. So what we have is when we make our cuts, we make our cuts on each side and then sideways, so we get the different pieces of the apple, but we have a square core, the seed comes out, and we're in good shape. So we can dispose of this, and then what I'm gonna do is I've got to trim this up just a little bit because I left a seed right there. I don't like that. So we're gonna take these, and if I want them in smaller bites, I can cut them even smaller. So, you know, especially if we have a lot of people coming over, because what people like to do with the charcuterie board is they'll walk up, they'll see it, and they just want to snack. So what we want to do is we want to make it finger food, like you said, adult
Right.
finger food. So we're going to just randomly set this anywhere. As you put cheese on there, we're going to take the cheese and we're going to just randomly put this anywhere on the board.
And now, see, you do yours different than me. You
Okay.
like to have all of your stuff random, and I like to have little
You like to have-
strategic piles.
There you go.
But that's the great thing about a charcuterie board is you can be as creative as you want with it.
That's exactly right. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to slice off some sausage, and we're going to just be able to put that on there. So what happens is a lot of times you'll put yours in strategic little piles, and by doing so, what it does is it gives everybody a place to pick and choose. I want to capture their attention. When they walk up and they see this thing, I want their eyes to just lighten up. I want their mouth to start drooling. You know, I want them to be happy and they go, oh, where do I start? Where do I pick? You know, so that's the things that I like about being random like this, because when I do, I can just make it as random as I want, and it gets them excited about it. We've got some cashews here. We're just going to sprinkle those about.
Well, and also we have these pretty little dishes, so putting those on there also
You
draws
can also
attention to the
put
board.
one on there also if you have it, and fill in that way. We've got some jalapenos. So what I want to do is I want to put those kind of on the top so that people can pick and choose whether or not they want a jalapeno, and then they can pick one out. I got one that's escaped the run here, so I need to get him back. We'll take him. I normally would eat this, but we're on camera, so I'm gonna just let that one go.
Then we'll just add some olives on here.
You're gonna put some olives on there. You're gonna just put a handful on there that'll hold. You're gonna put some green olives on there. Now, we've got some smoked Gouda. Now, we have a cheese knife. This is a cheese knife that we use. And the reason I like that is because it has the holes inside, so it allows the air to come up through the slice so it doesn't stick to the side of your blade. And then, you know, it's got this funny looking design. It's got this little point to it. Pretty cool, huh? But if I want to reach down and get a piece of cheese, like she slices it, I can take that and hand it to you. I can put it on your plate or whatever the case might be. So this is a neat little cheese knife. You can go to our website and everything soon, and it'll be on there. So just be on the lookout for that as time goes. Meantime, I'm going to slice this in half. This is the smoked Gouda. Now, the thing about Gouda cheese is you hear that a lot. So what does that mean? That means in Italy it has to go across. It has to be weighed on a scale in Gouda to be considered Gouda cheese. Doesn't have to be from Gouda, but it has to be weighed on the scale in Gouda to be considered Gouda cheese. So you'll have that. Now, she's got a nice selection. So her pepperonis look really good. The meats on there look really good. All this looks really, really appetizing. And what she's gonna do now is our signature Becky Sue rub. We're gonna use some of that because it's great on crackers, it's great on cheese, and we're just gonna give it a nice little coating of Becky Sue rub on everything, whether it be on the crackers, whether it be on the cheese, whether it be on the meat. Now today, folks, Rachel and I have made a charcuterie board. We want you to enjoy this. Don't be afraid to try it. You can add fruits, you can add vegetables. You can also add, she talked about little dishes. We can add a little mustard to it so that you can have little dipping spoons for mustard on your cracker. You can use different dipping sauces with this. You can use fruit jellies. This is one where we can take and add cream cheese to it and smother it with some pepper jelly or some kind of fig preserves. That's really, really good on the charcuterie board. Don't be afraid to try these at home, folks.